I'm Robyn Miller. As Americans get set to head to the polls in an election that has people on both sides of the border talking, we wanted to get a sense of how people are feeling. So we're taking a day trip to New York State to get a sense of the mood just across the border.
I am running to be president for all of America.
I accept your nomination to be president. When I am elected, I will walk in with a to-do list.
Kamala Harris, a low IQ individual.
We're talking about the election. Everybody's talking about it, even us Canadians. How are you feeling heading into the presidential election?
I don't care about it.
Really?
Yes.
Why is that?
It don't pertain to me.
So you don't plan to vote this year?
No, I never vote.
I do.
You vote, sir. What?
Donald Trump, 100%.
Sorry, say that again, sir?
Donald Trump, 100%.
Why are you voting Trump this year?
Because he's the only one who's going to save this country.
This nation belongs to you. It belongs to you.
I think he's going to win, easily. Because Kamala Harris is a...
Bone marrow test.
I'd rather not say.
Who'd you vote for?
I voted for President Trump
And why is that?
because I love the man. I love what he does for this country.
I'm not really happy with anyone because I don't think that they're speaking to me.
Why is it that no one's speaking to you?
I don't want to live in either one of their worlds the way it is right now.
We're done with that. We're exhausted by it. We're done with that.
The city of Ogdensburg has about 10,000 people, and the average household income here is around $70,000 US. Since we arrived, we haven't run into one Kamala Harris supporter, but there is one thing that keeps coming up over and over again.
Cost of living, the economy, pretty much.
We see the cost of food just keep increasing.
And the gas is ridiculous.
About 45 minutes down the road in Messina, it's a similar story. How are you feeling in the last few days leading up to the election?
Nervous. Not sure who's going to win.
Who do you want to win?
Trump.
How come? Why is that?
I think he's a better candidate than Harris or Kamala, how you say her name. I don't see where they've done anything in the last three and a half years.
I will fix it, and we'll fix it fast.
I was instilled with Christian beliefs when I was growing up, and I think our country needs a little bit of a change.
Either way, I think we're all screwed anyway.
So you wouldn't know who to vote for if you went in?
If I went in, I'd probably vote for the Republican, just because that's who I always voted for.
What is it that you like about Mr. Trump?
His policies.
His policies.
I don't like him personally.
My biggest fear is that she should get into office.
What do you worry about most?
I don't trust her. She's just a pathological liar.
I'm not really too pleased with either candidate, because both their campaigns are just tearing down the other.
This truck is in honor of Kamala and Joe Biden.
One thing we've noticed, though, is that business owners are a bit more hesitant to say who they plan to vote for.
Because I own a business in town, I try to keep politics out of almost everything that I do, because if you were to have an opinion one way or another, that could really sway a lot of the misinformation that's given about you for people that want to come in and support your business.
Who I'm voting for, I think, would be the better economy-wise. Not as a personal person, but for the economy.
You don't want to say the name?
No.
Do you know who you'll be voting for?
Yes.
Who's that?
I can't say.
How come?
Because I don't want people to know.
And our next stop on this day trip is here in Potsdam, where, guess what? We found our first Harris supporter.
I'm going to be voting for Kamala Harris.
Why?
Because that's what I want to do. Lines up with my beliefs.
Kamala. How come?
I agree more with her views politically.
Do we believe in freedom?
What's the vibe like here in town? Like, is it divided here?
In town, it seems pretty one-sided. It seems pretty Trump-heavy. But there seems to be some Democrats here and there.
For the development of the country, the economy, for the whole world, President Trump would be a better option.
And our last stop on this day trip is here in Canton, New York. It has a population of about 11,000 people, and the average household income here is about $80,000 US. How are you feeling in the last few days heading up to the election?
I'm a little concerned. I really hope that Harris gets elected. I'm concerned we're going to lose our democracy if Trump does, but I really think she's going to win.
I'm very happy that I am able to have a female representative in my first election, and I am proud of my vote.
We're going to have a female president, hopefully, because if not, then, you know, it just endangers the future of our women. It will affect every woman that you know.
Who are you voting for?
Trump.
Why?
I just feel like he's going to make America great again.
So at the end of the day, we did find supporters of both parties, but from what we saw, there is more support for Trump here. Experts say it's such a close race, it's hard to say how this will turn out, but one thing is certain, this election has people on both sides of the border talking and the whole world watching. Robyn Miller, CBC News, Ogdensburg.